These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers. They know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. This for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 4-man position. And for Golden State, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Insanity is out there with Green, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Right about the middle of the season right now, RJ, when do you think it's most important for a team to be hitting its stride?
Finding a stride at any part of the year is great. You want that momentum, but the goal is to start to peak right before the playoffs so you have a great stretch when it counts most.
And finished off by Williams.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Outside, Green. Curry, a screen on Williams. Pass to Butler. The 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Dort takes the 3. Green with the rebound. Here's Insanity. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Count it. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report.
Told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shea a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry passes to Insanity.
Kick it out.
Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Outside, Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. To the middle. They need this. Second chance shot. Williams can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Driving the lane. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Insanity. He's got 6. That one good for 2. Insanity's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Warriors leading by 7. They set the pick. Floats it up for Butler and stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Outside, Williams lets it go from deep. Rebound by Butler.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Insanity. 8 points for him. Pass to Curry from downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Outside Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Here's Insanity. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now, here's Dort. Still without a basket. Here he goes. It's hauled in by Insanity. Warriors leading by 11. Butler in the corner. From outside the arc. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. No coverage that time.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Insanity, the pass to Green. Here's Insanity. Hits it from three-point range. Insanity's got 11 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now, here's Dort. 12 points his last outing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thank you, Kevin. With the time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the Chicago Bulls making the noise. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Count that bucket. 16 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's George. No scoring in this one. Drills the three-pointer.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Insanity. Another three for Golden State.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Podziemski grabs the board. Here's Insanity. 22 points for him. Floats it up for Butler. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams from past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Insanity. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. His three-pointer's off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Butler, a screen on George. Down low. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at the Thunder. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
I think for the Warriors, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green, and it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Jimmy Butler. And the Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Stolen away. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the screen. Throws it up high. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Jang. Pulls from the top of the key. Warriors with the rebound. The Insanity's got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Curry with it. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 9.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against Utah was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here is Williams, following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's Insanity. He's got 24. Kuminga, screen on Williams. And Kuminga throws it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Higgins outside. Pass to Chang. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Chang's got his second bucket tonight. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 19-point game. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here. That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Insanity. And it's Kuminga in at the three, the small forward. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years. What's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And finished off by Jang.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Insanity. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Insanity's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kuminga. And he drops it in from the low post. Kuminga's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Inside. Golden State moving the ball around to the inside. Here's Insanity. Jang defending. And Insanity gets it to go.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Up top, Jang. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Insanity. Jang defending. Over in the corner, Green. And the 3-ball is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Chang with a clean look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Insanity. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. At the top of the key, Chang. Here's Joe. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Insanity the pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chang. And just miss after miss right now. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. Here's Insanity. Chang defending. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. Thunder shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. Here's Insanity. Bangs home the trifecta. Insanity's got 40 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Well, Thunder have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Caruso against Butler. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
A fadeaway. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Outside Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State. Insanity can't get it to go. Looking to end his cold spell. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Williams. Curry wide open. The three-pointer no good. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Outside, Dort. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Caruso. Now Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Wiggins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Williams. Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Williams, that's good.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Williams outside. Williams missing again. Williams has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Kuminga up top. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Kuminga. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Insanity the pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. Hits it again. Wow.
There it is. 50 points for him, and the record is his.
Greg, I'm in awe of his year. Absolutely in awe. To have this many 50-point games is just something most players dream of.
That 1962 campaign from Wilt Chamberlain is the stuff of another 50-point game in a season that's been full of them. And this crowd rightfully excited.
Well, I know you're like me. It's been a privilege to witness greatness firsthand. They'll tell their kids and grandkids about what he's doing.
With 50-plus points in a season is...
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Will it go? Williams can't get it to go.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Number 1, Stephen Curry. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
The kick out to Williams. Another miss by Williams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Golden State moving it around. Pass to Insanity. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Dort. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The wide open look here for grabs the rebound again.
So much determination from him on the boards. That kind of energy has moved him into 4th all-time now in rebounds for a rookie.
He does it on both sides of the ball as well. The intangibles, I think we all agree, are all there. Most players have a hard time dealing with his skill set.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Left side, Williams. Off with the layup. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half court.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Can't miss this many shots.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 4 slot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Insanity. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams looking around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Williams can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the middle.
Golden State foul. Draymond Green.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Team foul. Shooting for OKC.
And that one falls for Williams.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Podziemski. Drains it from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Williams with the drive. Count the basket. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Insanity. Sinks the triple. Insanity's got 56 points in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Insanity. Williams comes with a double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Insanity. Puts it up from 12. Good, he hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams with a clean look. No good again that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the triple. The shot by Williams, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine here. Spins. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Dort passes to Williams. Looking to get back on track here, and it's blocked. Here's Insanity. Tries the spin move. Back to Curry. Pass to Insanity. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Green against Williams. Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. Outside Williams. No good from outside.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Here's Insanity. Pass to Curry. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Williams. Puts up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Here's Williams. Pass to Williams to stop the drought. The kick out to Williams. No good on the 3. Warriors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Curry passes to Insanity. Back to Curry. Lets it fly from 18. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Williams kicks to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Sinks the three-pointer.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Williams, a screen on Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
This is his 2nd 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Here's Insanity. And another 3 for Golden State.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Goes up on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. The Thunder shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Outside Williams. And the Thunder another 3.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Outside Butler. Here's Insanity. Fires for 3. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. And the layup is good. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Insanity. He started by Williams. And Insanity gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Williams from outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Insanity. Sinks that one from the post.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Insanity. He started by Williams. Here's Insanity. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
and start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Williams against Butler. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy.
Deciding to change it up.
You got this, MP.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Spins. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Moody. 5 to shoot. Here's Insanity. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Insanity.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
They've got Moses Moody. Insanity is out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Post in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the Warriors 5. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here.
MB who? MP better.
MP just broke the record for 50-point games in the season. Yo, that's more than Will. That's crazy.
Will average almost 50 points for a season. Feels like you're close. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
but see me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. Even while sleeping, me thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm only one got a mission to pass. I just might be the hub. Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. Even while sleeping, me thinking so low. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm only one got a mission to pass. I just might be the hub. No one's VR, I'm allergic to raw. Legally blind, all I'm seeing is go. D to the A, there and back, and we robbing. From the T to the up in the you can keep what you love. Bring it to people, you reap what you sow. Do the miles we over, even the scope. City on the run with his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla. I stopped at Valero, think I should. Life is a gamble, and I'm. How we drop it, come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 101, seeing around the stars, double R from the race, in the race like spaceships. Florida's drip, think I'm below sea level. With that weak man's right around. Watch out. Right there, bam, down three, hit the grass, like go, my food, really switch, go, wham, wham. Come into my hands, great, bro, BSM on the beach, not to say it's there.
Fans live for games like this one.
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jimmy Butler.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Monte Morris, Bol out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Cody Martin, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Insanity in at the 5. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is number one for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Here's Insanity. Back to Curry. Pass to Insanity from downtown, and it's Martin with the rebound. The Suns on offense. It's a three-point game. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Now here's Potemski. Three-pointer. Insanity gets the bucket. Insanity's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Booker can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Insanity passes to Butler. Here's Insanity. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 9.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Pass to Plumlee. To the wing on the left. Booker looking around. Looking to end the run. Warriors with the rebound. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Now here's Morris. 8 points in his last time out. Martin with a screen on Curry. 6 to shoot. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
Here's Plumlee. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Bowl. Now here's Plumlee. Morris outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Booker finds Morris. Back to Booker to get back on track. The kick out to Morris. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And Morris with the three. He may want to shoot more of those if he gets the chance.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Insanity. Fires from deep. Drops in the three. Insanity's got 12 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Booker, the pass to Bowl. Morris on the wing. Martin with the ball. Butler covering. Plumlee, a screen on Butler. Here's Martin. Three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors lead by 14. Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker. That's the name of the game here, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Martin. Misses the three. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. On the attack, Green. Rejected by Bowl. They push it up 4 on 3. Plumlee down low. He's covered by Curry. Off target at the rim. The Warriors have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Insanity. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 15.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside Bowl. Martin outside to stop the run. Buries it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Insanity. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Not this time. Outside Booker. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Combine the fluid movement and the explosiveness, and Plumlee brings it down.
Outside Podziemski. Back to Curry. To the paint. Here's Insanity. And he throws it down with one hand.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here are the Suns now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And rejected.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pulls it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Suns trail by 18. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grim.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Morris can't hit.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Insanity. He's checked by Plumlee. Insanity passes to Curry. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 8 points.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Morris passes to Bowl. Back to Morris. Can they get it? He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
This is why Morris is so efficient, so solid at realizing he could seek out his offense.
Here's Insanity. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Booker, following the score by Golden State. Plumlee a screen. Shot from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Booker getting the space he needed and just sinks it.
The Warriors lead by 19. Here's Insanity. 21 points in the game. Count it.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now Morris. A deep three. Podziemski grabs the board.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Back to Curry. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Bull. Back to Booker. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark. The Suns shooting only 26% in the first. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Here's Insanity. Give him 23. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Insanity. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outside Booker. Back to Morris. Insanity pulls it in. Insanity's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. A minute 4 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Booker doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Here's Richards. The kick out to Morris. Second shot opportunity. Insanity pulls it in.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The three from Curry. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
They need this. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. It's a big difference maker.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Insanity in its center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Lee, he's checked in for Micic. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
What a setup for Kuminga. All he has to do is rise up and throw it down.
Well, Phoenix is shooting poorly at only 28%. Richards with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Pass to Bol. Here's Lee from outside the arc. Jackson-Davis grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Insanity. Allen defending. Insanity gets the bucket.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Insanity in their last time out against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. What a game for him. And against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. The fadeaway, and again, it's Golden State.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Richards. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Good work there as it goes. Insanity's got 36 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Allen, the pass to Bol. Jackson-Davis grabs the miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Outside Bol. Bol, a screen on Kuminga. Three-pointer, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Insanity's one thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Bol. Bol, a screen on Kuminga. Shot to stop the run. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Insanity. Fades back. It's not going to go for him. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Bol, the pass to O'Neal. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Screen by O'Neal. Booker fires from way outside. Off target on the outside leaner. The Warriors have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Here's Insanity, defended by Dunn. Outside Kuminga, jacks up a 3, on target from range. Kuminga's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
That pass was from far, far away and right on the money.
A serious long-distance connection right there. Pass to Insanity. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Now here's Dunn. Butler covering. Dunn, the pass to Allen. Fires the 3. Insanity pulls it in. And the Warriors with possession here. Following this game, they host the Magic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Insanity's got 44.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Outside O'Neal. Outside Booker. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Dunn. Allen outside. Here's Plumlee. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Insanity's got 46.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Plumlee. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Allen inside. Defended by Podziemski. Allen can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Insanity. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to O'Neal. Booker with it. Screen by O'Neal. Will it go? And that's good. Devin Booker for 3. Booker's got 9.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Kuminga with a screen on Plumlee. And there's the lob. Jumps up. Here's Dunn. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Dunn's got his second bucket of the night.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's O'Neal. 9 points in his last outing. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Insanity pulls it in. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Kuminga with a screen on Plumlee. To the middle. It's stolen by Dunn. takes a 13-footer. Booker no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Insanity. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. O'Neal on the wing. Allen inside, defended by Podziemski. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
And I think Jimmy Butler has made that play before, just understanding how to score off the screen.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
With the drive, and the shot goes in. Insanity's got 53 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Booker. It's tipped. Here's Insanity. Booker defending. There's the 3. Insanity, no good. 1:35 left to play in the second quarter. Now Allen. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
On the wing, Curry. Pass to Insanity from behind the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Insanity's got 56 in the game.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Takes a 3. Insanity, no good. And Phoenix shooting a chilly 28% here in the second. Allen finds Booker for 3. O'Neal. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Insanity. Pure from three-point range. Insanity's got 59 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. To end the drought. His shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Shaq, you've dunked the ball more than just about everyone in NBA history. So why didn't you ever compete in the contest?
Because it's...
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Suns.
Yeah, they're defensive.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Morris will bring it up for the Suns. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Bol out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Booker in at the 2. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Well, Brett, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, B.A., to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
Here's Insanity. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Martin outside. Here's Bol. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Golden State has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Morris passes to Martin. Morris sets a screen. He shoots. Martin misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Insanity. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Insanity. Good! That's another bucket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Morris. Pass to Booker to halt the run. Counted from distance. Booker's got 14.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. That one goes. Count it. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Morris. Fires for 3. Insanity pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Outside Podziemski. Drains the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Booker, the pass to Bol. And a miss there on the triple. There's the triple. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Plumlee. Booker's got 19 points. Out to the wing. Here's Insanity. And another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Morris passes to Bol. Morris sets a screen. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Booker with a beautiful pump fake, gets the defense up, draws the foul. That's a classic NBA move.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Moody is subbed in for Podziemski. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Outside Booker, launches it, nails it from 3. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Good. He hits again. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Here's Plumlee. Deflected. Pulls in another board.
He's eating glass right now.
30 boards in this one. 30.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Morris with it. He's got 5. Outside Booker. Leaner from distance. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 26.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
To the inside. Curry. And it's good. 2 points.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Outside Bull. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Morris. Outside for Booker. Off target with the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Insanity. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Phoenix shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Back to Morris. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Insanity. Left side Curry. The 3. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Down low to end the run. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
And he rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Morris outside. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Bull. The 3 ball. The rebound by Moody.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Insanity. That one goes in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Outside Booker. Martin outside. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Martin. Now Bull for 3. No luck on that one.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Moody could.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
Outside Booker. There's a screen by Bull. Here's the 3. Booker no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Curry. Fires the three. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here is Morris. 5 points in the game. Booker's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Outside Curry. Here's Insanity. He's checked by Plumlee. Insanity passes to Curry. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Back to Morris. Looking to get back on track. Insanity pulls it in.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Bull. Dunn, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Allen in for Morris. Here's Richards, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Insanity. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Clock at 6. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Substitution on the court.
Suns going with a whole new group out there. Brandon Podziemski out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Insanity in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's Podziemski on the wing. Takes the 3. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Morris outside. Payton against Booker. Plumlee a screen. Shot clock at 6. Over Looney. Blocked!
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Insanity.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Moody passes to Insanity. Back to Moody. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Martin. Moody defends. Pass to Plumlee to halt the run. The Warriors pull it in. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Insanity. Bull covering. Insanity, no good. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
Could watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again.
The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself, even me. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warrior faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the floor. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for Stephen Curry?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt for him, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Insanity is out there with Kuminga. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Insanity.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And he knocks down the first one. And Stan, after a few down years, the magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy.